cast of the biggest Christmas movie of the year. It's so good, so let's bring them out with the intro they deserve. Everybody, get on your feet. You're already on your feet, but congratulations. For the cast of Red One in theaters now, you've seen him win an Oscar for yelling at Miles Teller. Now see him make a list and check it twice. Coming to you from the North Pole, it's Santa Claus himself, J.K. Simmons. Nice to see you again. All right, she has walked the Green Mile and threatened Jerry Maguire. Now she's there. That's amazing. Now she's there with jolly old Saint Nick every step of the way. It's Mrs. Claus, Bonnie Hunt. Cute outfit. How are you? Thank you for coming. Have a seat. All right, he has retired as Captain America, tears slowly, and moved on to a new role as a mercenary hacker who breaks into Santa's secret workshop. Because why not? Give it up for Chris Evans! Hi! Love your beard! Nice to see you. All right, from Sally Draper to a teenage witch named Sabrina, she's turned into a real villain, really, that's giving the Grinch a run for his money. Put your hands together for the Winter Witch, Kiernan Shipka! Dressed in white, nicely done. Yes, I'm good. It's so good. All right, she met her untimely death in Kill Bill, but like Lazarus, she has risen again to become the hard-nosed director of the Mythological Oversight and Restoration Authority. Here is Lucy Liu. It's your loss, because whether he is a demigod named Maui or GQ's 2024 Entertainer of the Year, ooh, no sweat, he's always on fire. I just read what's there. It's the head of Santa's North Pole security team, Dwayne Johnson. Oh, this is so soft. We were both being polite, Chris. You were waiting.
I was waiting.
You were waiting, and I was waiting. I was like, whose butt shall hit first? It is so good. The movie is so good. I love Christmas, and I love when a Christmas movie comes out that, like, both me and my kids love. That's, you know, kind of sometimes rare. So thank you so much for that. Everybody did an amazing job. You're just back from Europe, so you've probably been on crazy promo whirlwind tour. Any mishaps, travel mishaps, or everything good?
They lost my luggage.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, when I got to Germany, I just had my pajamas.
Well, you didn't have much to do.
That's true.
Wait, so you like show up at work with your pajamas?
But I had one of those little air tags, so that was great because we were able to find the luggage. But I was telling you guys at the airport.
We were watching the saga unfold.
The saga unfold.
Yeah,
but
I felt like I
had done a movie years ago where it was like my big moment. I wrote and directed the movie, and they were doing a premiere in Scotland. Return to Me.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yes.
And
love. Yeah.
So I'm going to meet Prince Charles, and it's this whole thing, and they lost my luggage. So this great Scottish driver says, I'll take you to the fanciest stores, and we'll get something, and we have like 3 hours. So I go, and I find this black taffeta skirt and this like simple satin top. And the guy's like, oh, we've sold millions of these. This is on trend. I said, okay, you know, I don't have my gown. I'm going to meet the prince, you know, Prince Charles and all that stuff. So I get to the castle, and they have people walking up the steps. I mean, I'm walking with my taffeta dress. And every 10 feet or so, somebody's like, where's the bathroom? I said, oh, I don't
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Excuse me, is there a bar? Is there an open bar? I said, I'm sure you could buy, somebody can get you, I can try to help you find the bar. And I get in, and all the waitresses had the same. They all had the black taffeta skirt with the black. No, one of the guys sold a ton of them, and they're on trend. He sold them to the entire staff.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
So
yeah,
amazing.
my big moment.
It wasn't a big moment for me, but something kind of similar. I don't know if this probably never happened, y'all. You're super cool. But I got asked to move because they thought I was a seat filler.
Oh. Yeah.
But no, I
cleared the tables.
It was hilarious. Yeah, there are those moments we have though in our career where you're just like, wow, I didn't see it coming, but it was amazing, and it's now one of my favorite stories. But that would have been really fun. I would have just messed with people and gotten them drinks and just messed with people the entire night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then
I
it would
knew my
have been an even
place.
better story.
I knew my place. I was being reminded. Don't get too excited here.
That's hilarious. I hear, are you good at sleeping on planes?
I'm
Are you the
so
one?
good at sleeping on flights. I am. I used to kind of try to optimize my flight and think, oh, I'm gonna watch this movie and I'm gonna read this much, and I think that's all great, but I think the best possible thing that one can do is just sleep the entire way.
Well, yeah, it is, but
and
not everybody
I've
can
done
do
it.
that.
I don't know, and I have crazy dreams. Like, it's great. I feel like I just.
But
I
are
just
you
zone
a
out.
cute sleeper? I sleep on planes too. I'm out like that,
Yeah.
but my jaw, like a boa constrictor, unhinges, and I'm like, it's
like drool coming
I've seen about 100 selfies of friends taking pictures of me getting some real good rest.
I haven't been outed as anything sleeping wise
really?
on a
No,
flight yet, but
not a good look.
I'm scared because it's probably not pretty.
I wish I
like
could
the eye
sleep
mask.
like that,
I like
though.
the whole thing.
That sounds wonderful.
Doesn't matter what time of day.
Oh
either.
my God.
The plane
wow.
puts me to sleep.
Now you've made me angry.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
I wish I could
Naps?
sleep like that.
Yeah, we all need a nap.
So Chris, you said that you were shy as a kid, which no one believes me, but I was quite shy too until
Were you?
Until I started singing, and that kind of brought out my personality.
Wow.
Did acting bring yours out?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Tripping
I
brought
didn't
his
want to.
Well, whatever works.
Yeah, no, I was a real shy kid. I didn't want to leave the house, didn't want to leave my mom's side. I only started acting because my sister was doing it, and I would only do it if she was literally holding my hand through rehearsals and auditions. And yeah, but then all of a sudden the switch went off, and then I couldn't wait to get up there and do improv and stuff. But yeah, it was a deeply, deeply homebody as a kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was super shy, but I was not that. I feel like I grew up in a time when we were on our bikes till like the sun went down, you know, and now I'd be like, no, that's like a Dateline special in the making. For my kids, like I would never allow that. Wait, here is a not so shy Dwayne Johnson as a kid.
no.
Look at this swagger. You had it then. You had it then.
Oh, thank you.
I mean.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is a true story. My son looks like this going to school almost every day.
Really?
He loves a suit.
Loves the suit?
Yes, he has seen you in a suit. He has seen Aquaman in a suit. He has these heroes, and I think this is where suits come. Harry Styles in suits. So he is obsessed. But you have been this.
Did you choose that? Yeah. Did you like say I want to?
You put that number together?
I did, right? Well, I like, yes, I
got the thumb.
think I did. The whole
The
thing.
thumb.
The Saturday Night Fever look.
Were you into dressing up when you were a kid? Like looking nice?
I did, yeah. Well, more so my mom loved to make sure that I look good. As a kid, you really don't care. But as I got a little older, I started to care. But yeah, I think that was my mom. And plus my dad also, he had swag, and I looked up to him. And
It's so funny because I am the opposite. I'm like, wear whatever you want, and he comes out in a three-piece number.
that's amazing.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm ready for
And
school
you
in my
encourage it.
red. I'm encouraged whatever the hell he wants to wear. I'm like, I just don't want to pick it. You do it. Yeah, I'm opposite. Yeah, it's just, I saw the picture of you and I was like, this is adorable. All right, let's do some quick commercials. We have Amanda standing by in the audience to help us out.
Hi, Kelly and everyone. I'm so excited to see Red One and start the holidays now because Christmas is my jam. Every year, I take my family to see the windows all decorated on Fifth Avenue, which then inspires me to go home and transform my house into a winter wonderland, topping myself every year. Stay here. Kelly has more with the cast of Red One after this.
And we are back with Dwayne Johnson, Lucy Liu, Chris Evans, Bonnie Hunt, and J.K. Simmons. That was a look at their new movie. It's called Red One, and it's in theaters now. So explain the movie and how it works. Because it's always like fun to kind of see how people are going to take a different take on Christmas and what's going to happen.
Well, we all read the script. We loved it. We all wanted to make a Christmas movie, and we wanted to make a movie that you took Christmas lore and kind of flipped it on its head. And we wanted to show our version of the North Pole and all of its magic and glory and joy and hope and all those things. And everyone just completely, I mean, we had such a good time on the movie. I mean, we became this family. And also, just for me personally, I love that we all created this platform for JK to come in and be the most Jack Santa in the history.
I was going to get to that. Look, there's a scene with both of you like in workout mode, and I'm like, you stand up next to the rock. It's like a moment, Santa.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a, look at the, what?
Right?
I mean, that with the beard, I'm like, oh, all right,
That's our
Santa. It's like
version.
sexy
That was-
Santa.
Yes. Sexy,
Yes.
jacked, henched.
Was that all on
Santa.
purpose from the very beginning? Everybody wanted a different take on Santa?
Well, it was in the script on like page 20 that, oh, by the way, here you are in a scene with this guy in the gym lifting weights.
Which is
So
everyone's dream.
Yeah. Dream/nightmare.
Yeah,
because then you're
exactly.
like, well, that's all the motivation I need to put in the time in the gym. And then but my probably favorite thing about the entire movie was not shaving for 8 months.
Yeah.
It was that was
as well.
fantastic. We had that hockey thing going on where
That's amazing. So wait,
He
so
goes to the gym on Christmas Day. Not
Yes,
goes to the
we
gym.
learned this.
I'm sure it comes to him.
gets a sweat.
do you literally go to the gym every day?
Oh, I like to get a little sweat in on
Okay.
Christmas Day. It's a whole perspective thing, and it's just my before, because Santa's come the night before.
Yeah.
And so they're there, and I like to get up before the babies get up. Just a little sweat, and just keeps me humble, just grounded
Okay.
and grateful on Christmas Day.
I like to support people like you. I have to say, Mrs. Claus, that's a fun role. So what did you do? What did you
Well,
want to do?
apparently I was not only baking the cookies, I was eating them.
No, whatever.
No, in preparation for the film, like Jake called me, Mrs. Claus, and gave me the lowdown on the story.
Yeah.
And it was like a few months before. I'm like, Mrs. Claus, I'll be in a red velvet suit, and don't have to worry about anything. And I was completely upholstered in the film and wall.
Yeah.
We were because it was really cold where we were filming. It was freezing. Plus the world that they built for us, these creative minds. You'd walk on the set and it was unbelievable, wasn't
Man,
it?
art
I mean, it was
departments
Christmas
are
every day.
insane.
Yeah,
Right.
they did, and there's
Yeah.
very little CGI in the film. So.
Because you're already amazing actors, but I have to imagine that's even better. You walk in and then it feels real, like you're really like in that moment. That has to help. So is it true that you had a surprise fight scene? And that doesn't seem like a fun surprise to me, if I'm being
Well,
real.
when I get the script, it said, there's fights and stuff, and I talked to Jake, and I said, so do I have to train? Like, we have time? He said, no, there might be like a kick or maybe a punch. That's it. That's all you have to do, because you're really the boss.
Yeah.
And you're going to be telling everyone what to do.
Which is fun.
Which is so fun. I was like, great. For once, I don't have to, like, train or do anything. I get there, and a couple days into it, they said, you know what, the stunt coordinator is just going to show you a previs. So they do this whole, they videotape this whole kind of scene of what's going to happen. And I'm like, okay, great. And my character is doing all these fights. And I was like, wait a minute, this is not what I expected. So I was like, okay, I got to get on it right away. And incredibly, I was able to just pick up the sticks, and muscle memory came back, and boom. So I was really lucky because they were really lucky because otherwise it would have been kind of an interesting moment. Yeah.
I think you exude badass no matter what you're doing.
Dude, I was gonna say that.
You
There's
kind of
nothing
just
like
walk in the
seeing-
room and it's like, she's so
There she is.
cool. Yeah.
Even sitting next to her.
Yeah,
But I'm, like,
just
getting
whatever
some of the
you
energy.
do. You already seem like you can kick all of our asses. Well, one theme of Red One is always having hope and finding the good in people, which can be hard, You do something, right? Like, is it a daily thing you do?
I text my friends like good morning and I love you a lot. I try to make it just I know we travel, we're in different places all the time, and it's hard to keep in touch with people, but I really I love the people in my life so much, and I try to remind them of that. And it's
Funny,
just a
I've
nice
never gotten one of those texts. Do you?
Chris, I don't even have your number. I would.
Did you get the pigeon?
In my phone right now.
Oh, really?
I will be texting all of you. I love you and good morning. Not too early. Okay.
No, it is a really nice thing. I think we forget to do stuff like that, just simple things like that, and it makes you feel good.
No, I love it. It's tiny. It's tiny.
Yeah.
It takes me 2 seconds out of my day.
Where did
but
you
it's
pick that up
nice.
from? How did you?
I mean, I'm a podcast girl. I feel like I've listened to so many things about how good gratitude is to practice. And
Are you good at that? I tell you what,
At
I start
gratitude?
one podcast. No, I'm
Oh,
good
a
at that one.
podcast.
I'm in my brain just, I'm like, and then I'm like, what were they talking about? I just am so ADHD about it.
No, I'm the same. I'm a podcast hopper too. I'll do like 20 minutes of one, and I have so many unfinished, so many green bars that are like not even halfway through.
Yeah. What's the metaphor there?
I know. God, Kelly,
We're
or
similar.
something. We are.
All right,
we gotta take this outside.
We need another break. We're gonna talk personal holiday memories with the cast of Red One after this. All right, everybody, welcome back. We're here with the cast of the new Christmas movie, Red One, Dwayne, Lucy, Kenny, Chris, Bonnie, and JK. So, Chris, I heard that you have always wanted to make a Christmas movie. Is this true?
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, 20 years plus, and Christmas movies just don't come along very often. If they do, there's no part for you. So when I got this call, it didn't take much to get me on board. I love Christmas movies. They're like my favorite thing.
It's so cool too, I think, and like pop culturally speaking, just to be able to be a part of something that's evergreen, that people get to revisit every year.
That's right,
yeah. That's why I love it too. So what was everyone else's like favorite Christmas movie? I know we were talking about Home Alone during the break. Is that a big one?
That's a standard.
It's a Wonderful Life.
So great. Oh, It's a Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life. I'll say A Christmas Story.
I always watched A Christmas Story growing
Miracle
up,
on 34th Street.
Good one.
The
Family
original.
Vacation.
Yes.
I mean, you gotta put that.
Anybody like White Christmas? Y'all like
Yeah.
that? I love White
Bing
Christmas.
Crosby, shout out, thank you.
Yes. Rosemary
Elf.
Clooney. Yes.
Elf, yeah. Baywatch, yeah. No, maybe it's me. Maybe just me.
So wait, any of y'all have any family traditions that you really look forward to, like for Christmas time?
Family.
Being together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Being together.
Oatmeal.
Games. Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Oatmeal.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
What?
his mom, go ahead.
You want to explain about that one, or?
Yes,
I
please.
mean, is that not like a
No.
universal? No.
You're going to be alone on an island.
My sister's 2 years older. My brother's 4 years younger, and I was probably 4. My sister was 6, and Christmas morning, we're excited, right?
Yeah.
We're up like way before dawn, going into mom and dad's room, and my parents were like, go make some oatmeal. And so my sister, who was a little, assistant mom because she was the oldest, she was the girl. So from then on, every Christmas, my sister and I would get up, we'd make the oatmeal, and after we have the oatmeal all ready, then we could open our stockings from Santa.
Yeah.
But then we had to wait until mom and dad were up to open the family.
Sweet.
Story doesn't
The whole audience.
You just gotta get some oatmeal in this. That's all it needs.
That was so sweet. Wait, I hear that you didn't have traditions growing up, right? You said
We
you
did
didn't have-
not. And we also had a fake Christmas tree that we had every year. It was like, by the time,
Yeah, but is it pre-lit? Because I'm down with
It
that.
was not pre-lit. It was not. It was like barely hold. It was like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
People in my family were pre-lit.
Yeah.
but that's a whole
So
other
I mean, I still have an artificial tree. Not the same one. A
Yeah,
different one.
the same
and
one.
It's pre-lit. But I think that it's fun to start new traditions.
Yeah.
So for my son, like we'll do an experience every year for Christmas instead of like all these gifts. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it becomes a memory instead of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, about things. And I mean, hopefully at some time down the future, he'll sort of really appreciate it. I think he loves it now, but I just think it's a nice thing to do together. Because I think memories are formed by experiences.
Yeah, it is. It's so interesting. Like, I'll, spend so much time trying to find like the perfect gifts for your kids, right? And then the things they remember have nothing to do with the gift. It is really the time with them. I know it sounds like cheesy, but I do think that they remember those.
That's what I've been doing for my friends too.
Yeah.
Like, friends that I'm really good friends with, we just go out to dinner or do something together.
Which
or
is
go to
so
the
much
theater.
cooler. Yeah, because sometimes it's hard to adult, right? And have
It's
time
crazy
for it.
because I feel like if I have an 8 and I have one in 20s, 8, 6, all girls, proud girl dad. But the 8 and 6, it's crazy because I feel like this they would never understand. If it's like, hey, this year, I'm not going to get you anything, but I'm going to take you someplace.
Yeah.
Hold on
Yeah.
a second. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, whoa.
There has to be one or two at least. Yeah.
Yes.
My kids would be like, do you not love me anymore? Yeah. All right, well, we're talking about gifts and holiday cheer, so let's be honest, everyone knows how much I love Christmas. Amanda in our audience gets it. In fact, why wait? It's another Kelly Clarkson Show Ambush Christmas! and experiences.
Yes.
That's why you're getting both. Courtesy of our friends at IMAX, everyone in the audience is getting 2 tickets to experience Red One in IMAX.